Are you ready for today's blessing? Before you answer that, you might want to hear what I have to say first. Because to get today's blessing, you're going to have to test God. And I know that doesn't sound good. We're not supposed to test God. The Bible even tells us this. Don't test God. Except for one area where God says, yes, test me. In fact, God commands you to test him in this one area, your tithing. If you don't know what a tithe is, go watch our previous video. God tells the Israelites in Malachi 3, if they don't give their tithes, they're literally robbing God. But he also promises them that if they do tithe, he'll make sure their needs are always met. That if they can live wisely off the other 90% of their paycheck, they will always have enough. But if they try to live off their own 100% of it, they'll lose that protective covering. God will do more with your 90% than you can do with your 100%. And if you don't believe that, this is the one area where God says, go ahead, test me. Malachi 3:10, and thereby put me to the test, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open the windows of heaven for you and pour down for you a blessing until there is no need. God says if you are faithful to give the 10%, he'll make sure the 90% is enough to sustain you. And he will always give you back more than you put in. It may not always be a financial return. And that's a good thing because there are many things better than money. So do you have what it takes to test God? Because the next time you get your paycheck, God might be testing you. This has been Luke Taylor. Whatever you're doing today, look at it with an eternal perspective.